Okay guys, I just got my brand new HOYT Redworks Carbon RX-1. I am so excited about it. You could ask my wife. I have not put it down since the day that I got it. Anyway, so I upgraded from the aluminum HOYT Defiant. Got this back in 2016, last year. Absolutely loved this bow. It was an amazing bow. Was able to harvest a couple bucks. It shot like a dream. I didn't think they could do anything better to improve a bow like this. And for some reason, that they were able to upgrade the cable guard system with the split yoke system, even having just the insert to be able to put a rear stabilizer, with the upgrade of having the fatter bottom limb pocket as well as the smaller upper to be able to keep the balance at the bottom of the bow and not make it top heavy. It is the most steady bow I've ever shot in my life. Took it out of the box at TNT Archery here in St. George, and sure enough, put everything together, got it paper tuned. It took no more than 15 minutes. I mean, this thing was super quick to tune and to fine tune. And then once it was all put together, I went ahead and just shot it down the range, 15 yards, and it took me 30 seconds to 1 minute, and shot like 2 arrows. Had it dialed in to the point where I threw a ping pong ball up on a blower system where the ping pong ball just sits there and floats, and hit it out of the air, second shot, once it was dialed in completely. The new grip on this, it is phenomenal. Phenomenal.
It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
The new grip on this is phenomenal. The new grip on this is phenomenal. I can't say it.
Is awesome.
This new grip is awesome. Anyway, so this new grip system is awesome. I thought I was a fan of the wider grip on the Defiant and all of HOYT's past and previous bows. I didn't really know any different. I was just used to it, and I kind of liked it in the beginning, but as I started getting more and more experience, I found out that I would grab the bow, I'd pull back, and I would have to adjust my grip to where I'm holding the correct 90 degree or 45 degree against the grip there. I feel like this grip was it kind of forced you to hold it more straight on rather than having the correct form in holding a bow. But the new exact grip on the RX-1 is flawless. I absolutely love it. So I went ahead and got the black gold 5-pin slider sight. I actually had this sight on my Defiant. I just took it off and put it on. It's the Wild Arrow Archery Edition, where they've got the micro adjustment pins on all 5 rather than just the top 1 or 2. And then I've also got for my arrow, I went ahead and got the Easton Axis. Before I was shooting the gold tip Hunter XT's 340 grain. These Easton Axis they're a little bit heavier, and so it's gonna transfer that energy to stay flatter longer. With my Defiant shooting the 340 grain Hunter XTs, I could, with my slider pin before the slider actually hit the fletching, I could get about 110 yards. This one, with the calculations that we did online, I can drop it down to 150 before it even comes close to hitting the fletchings. And I personally just really enjoy that because I want to just practice. No way that I'm ever gonna try to shoot an animal that far out at 150 yards. But I wanna be able to practice that far. That way, you know, when I make a 50, 60, 70 yard shot, it's no problem whatsoever. The new QU Verde 2.0 is awesome. It's flawless. I absolutely love it. I was gonna go with the buckskin color, but my wife kind of convinced me otherwise, and I thought, you know what, if she's gonna let me buy the new Hoyt, I might as well give her a say in at least the color. She's over here laughing at me. So I got the rear stabilizer. When I've got my quiver on, it's dead center. I can pull back with my eyes closed, open my eye, and my bubble is just perfectly level. And the peep sight, Terry over there at TNT Archery was just awesome in getting it set up for me, just absolutely perfect. And this is the 80-pound Redworks RX-1. I've got it cranked down to 80 pounds. I didn't measure it to see, you know, if it maxed out above 80 or whatnot. So it could be, you know, 79 to 84. Hoyt kind of seems to go above the weight that they sell it at. Anyway, so my first initial review is I love this thing. There is not a single thing that I would change about this bow. I have no idea how in the world they are going to upgrade from an amazing bow like this. I wanted to do kind of a unboxing video, but in all honesty, I was too freaking excited. I went to the bow shop just to pick out my accessories so I could get them in the Verde 2.0 in the Kuyu color before they got sold out. And I show up and I'm like, hey, I'm just here to, you know, buy my accessories. And Terry there, he's like, do you want it today? And my heart just dropped. I was like, no way. So I'm like, is my bow in? He goes, yeah, it just got here and I was just about to call you. And yeah, I was a little kid in a candy store. I grabbed every accessory I could off the shelf. I mean, this is my dream bow build that, you know, that I've researched and kind of put together myself. It's simple, however, it is dead on. I mean, I was shooting 10 rings, one after another, just right as soon as I set it up. So I'm super, super excited to continue shooting this bow. I cannot shoot it until Christmas. It is December 13th, 14th, somewhere around there. So I got a good, you know, 12 days before I can actually shoot this. And that's my wife's wish, so I respect her wishes and she let me get it. But this is the best bow money can buy. I know a lot of people complain about having it be so expensive, being $1,650. But honestly, my opinion, I don't care. I know I'm getting the best bow out there, in my opinion. I know a lot of people some people beg to differ with, you know, being with Hoyt or any other company. But personally, I am Hoyt through and through. I will talk this up. I'll sell it to anyone and everyone. If anyone, you know, asks me for a bow, if they've got, you know, a steep price range where they will be able to afford this, I will for sure sell. I don't rep Hoyt. I'm not sponsored by Hoyt, but I know the success that I've had, and I want others to see that same success that I've been able to get with Hoyt in shooting, you know, perfect shots every time. I personally just want to know exactly where my arrow is going when I'm shooting at an animal. I never want to be able to or have to injure an animal. That's kind of where I justify the price, is just I know I'm getting the best. I know I'll be able to perform my best, and that animal has a higher chance without having any injuries or suffering, and to still be able to harvest an incredible animal like an elk or a mule deer or whitetail or anything. I want to show respect to them, to be able to keep food on my table and know where that food's coming from. It's a special experience to be able to provide for your family and know exactly where your food is coming from. I will continue, putting my review out there for this HOYT Redworks. I'll do some more videos when I'm able to shoot it after Christmas. I'll take pictures, I'll post them. And just follow me, follow this journey with the HOYT Redworks this upcoming year. I'm in love with it. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it to all of you guys. So subscribe, follow. I'll put all the links down below. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy this HOYT review on this HOYT Redworks series Carbon RX-1. See you guys.